This is a little rock and heavy metal story by me and my son. One day, I was walking down the street and I stepped in a puddle of mud. Lo and behold, my shoes got stained. As I was walking along, I met a strange man. He seemed to be a little disturbed. He kept shouting at pigeons, saying, "Die, pigeon, die." He seemed to have been on some kind of dope. I swear, he must have gotten stoned in the temple with pilots. He smiled at me and his teeth were full of Metallica. I think he was a little AC/DC. He was in a psychotic homicidal disbursement or something. I started chatting with the poor weezer, and he said, "Man, my soul can fly." He sure was in some kind of divine heresy, let me tell you. I asked him where he was from and his name. He replied, "My name is Pink Floyd, and I'm from a small town called Ozzy." I continued the conversation with him, but he kept pointing and said, "Look at the Gorguts." As I continued to chat with him, a chick said, "Hey, my name is Our Lady of Peace." I seemed to notice she had some kind of tool in her hand. I think she thought I was from some kind of hate breed because she said I could trigger the bloodshed. She said, "Man, that's my testament and I'm sticking by it." All of a sudden, out of the seven dust, the dude got frustrated. I asked, "What's wrong?" He said, he's in the rage against the machine, and he screamed in anger and said, "I'm putting it in a slip knot, having a Black Sabbath, and it's going down." The conversation I was having with them just continued to get a little weirder. I asked about their family. He said, "Well, I have one twisted sister. She's deaf as a leopard." He also said she's just full of poison and a little mushroom head. They kept saying they can't go to their hometown. I asked why. He said, "Oh, there's nothing much there. It's just a town full of some kind of black label society, and they were just audio slaves. All that remains, there was just a motorhead." I started to walk away, and things got even more bizarre. They started talking about a white zombie who was stuck in a coal chamber eating corn. I think these crazy folks were hallucinating. They said they seen a cannibal corpse that was a slayer that had caused mega death. So the moral of this rock and heavy metal story is, did they take a body count and meet the Ed guy?